Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from AlexMercedCoder.dev, and this will be part 5 of the super to-do build for the backend. I probably won't be doing the front-end build today, but um, let's start building the category and to-do services. Actually, before I do that, I do need the middleware for users. Let me think about that. Actually, no, not necessarily. Okay. I mean, we eventually need to build that. Should I build that first? Yeah, let's build that. I can just do that in here. Let me think about that. No, not in there. So we'll say new file auth middleware .js. Okay, and essentially it's just gonna be, we're going to want to import the user service here. Okay, and we're gonna need to create another user service. I should have done them as static properties, but whatever. And essentially what this is going to do is going to be a middleware. So we're going to say export, we're going to say function auth middleware. It's going to take rec res next. Okay. And basically what we're going to do is get the authorization header. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to parse the token from the header. Okay. Yep, because it's going to be a bear token, and this is going to be like bear space, the name of the token. Okay. And then we're going to verify the token. Okay. And that's where we're going to use the user services decode token function, which should be awaited. And this should be an async function. Okay, and then assuming that is successful, we will then attach the user to the request object. So we're going to say const rec dot user. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Equals decoded. Okay. And then we go next. And then again, if anything there goes wrong, we wrap this in a catch block. And there we go. Okay, so there's our auth middleware. Then we're going to want to export that. Export default auth middleware, which we'll use when we need to use it later on. Okay, but that'll just make sure that like when we access any routes to do with our categories and to-dos, we're going to check that the user logged in. And the way we'll know that is because the user passes their token in the headers. Okay, so that'll be sort of how that works. So with that, we can go start building our to-do service. Okay. Okay, and this is going to have a method to create a to-do. Okay, this is just going to take in the to-do. And again, this will be an async method. And the thing is that basically we need to associate the to-do with the category. So you need to pass in the category as well. Okay, and basically that will result in basically saying the category. No, actually we don't need to, because the to-do itself doesn't track the category. To itself, that's just there we go. So really just pass in the to-do credentials, and then we'll just return await dot to do dot create dot catch error dot console log that error message. There we go. Okay. Cool. Actually, what we should do is do throw new error message so that we can catch it. Okay, cool. Just save that for formatting. Good. And the cool thing is now I don't have to write all this error handling logic in my routes. Okay, get all. Actually, I want to say async dot get all by category. Actually, we don't even need to do that because we'll be able to handle that. So what else do I need to do? Okay, we'll want to have a. Do I want to be able to update it to do? Oh, we'll say complete. Async complete to do. Take ID. Okay, and it's just going to say is update the to-dos completed property to true. Okay, const to do equals to do d new true. Cool. I forget. I think that's just going to update and overwrite, if I remember right. Okay. You can always try it out later on. And then return the updated to do. Okay, and again, we're going to want our error handling. Try. Cool. Okay, so this is extra. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else I really need. And I guess remove to do. Okay, make sure that I do that as async. Yep. And this should be await. These are all asynchronous methods. Yep. Okay. Async. I also going to want to remove to-dos. Okay, and we'll take the ID. And we'll just do a try catch block. I'll just kind of be preemptive about that. Yep. Okay, and then the try catch block, we'll just remove the to-do from database. So we'll just say const to do await, remove by ID, and then return the to-do. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think that should work. I didn't need the user and category for this. Okay. And then we can go over to the category service. And actually what I'm going to want is the to-do service in here. Oh, I still want a category model. Or do I? Maybe I just leave it like that. Okay. And we're going to want to be able to add a category. So create. So we take the category. Oh, and I realized we do need to add something to the schema. The model category. Category should have a name. So models category name string. Yep. There we go. Cool. Okay, category create. So again, try. Again, this should be async. Catch. Yep. And then again, what we're going to do is create the category. So const new category. Yep. And then we'll return the new category. Okay. Okay, then we're going to async add to do to category. Okay, so yeah, we'll just take the category and the ID. Actually, we can just take the objects, category, and to do. And essentially, we're going to say category dot to do's dot push to do. Okay. And then we're going to save that. Yep. And again, these are all should all be awaited. And again, we'll just do a try catch block. Okay. Okay, that's going to add it to the category because I'm going to give it the already existing category and to do. Okay. And I'm going to say async remove to do from category. Okay. To do's that pull. That seems to make sense. Okay, so what does it just say? To do's dot. Maybe think about that. Dot find index. Whereas basically, yeah, that's perfect. It's just going to find the one with the right ID based on the to-dos that matching the ID of the to-do that was passed in. And then we're going to splice that. So then it's going to be like, so we'll actually just say const. That doesn't need to be awaited. Const index equals. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, yep, wait categories that splice index. We don't even need to await that. But then we do need to await the save. Okay. And then that should be good. So I can create a category. Okay, and then we're going to have add user to category. Okay, and yep, users that category.users that push, save, yep. That works. This should be awaited. This should be an async function. And throw a new error message. If not, good. So we don't even need the to do here. So we're good. And I think that should handle most of our routes. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Not even sure if we're going to need a to-do controller. So I'm going to copy this over. Except we're going to want the category service. Actually, let me just do this. Import the category service and import the to-do service. Okay, I'm not going to follow RESTful conventions for this one. We're going to also import them off middleware. Okay, router. And instead of this, we're going to want, I'm going to say we want const category service, const to do service. And then we also want to register that middleware, router.use auth middleware. So these have to be authenticated. Cool. I won't need the to-do model. I need the to-do service. There we go. That should be import. Okay. But instead of having like RESTful, using the RESTful routes, we're just going to have each action. So again, we're going to have a route for creating a category. Creating a to-do for any category. Okay. And then we're going to have a getting all categories, adding a user to a category. Marking a to-do complete. I think anything else I want the users to be able to do. And at this point, I think I'm going to have to wrap up this video there. So I'll see you guys in the next one.